Willie D. Live.
That's what happened to me on Heaven's Prisoners. I went to do ADR, and for those that don't know, ADR is sometimes you have to replace a voice, or it's called also looping. But sometimes you have to replace something because in the production, it was kind of garbled or something. So I went to ADR, and there's a line when I auditioned for this movie. It was like that line. I killed his wife. I shotgunned her in the bed. And so he's trying to figure out who did this to his wife. And he figures, and somehow or another, he comes around, and it's me. So we shoot at each other. I own a laundry in New Orleans, 3-story laundry. We shoot at each other from the beginning, from the front door. And it's so funny because that was the same day the OJ chase happened. 'Cause we had the TV, they had a TV on the counter. So in between takes, I was watching the OJ. But so we shot each other throughout the whole building, 3 stories. And he finally shoots me. And I lay on the bed. Lay on the ground. I fall through the roof. And he leans down and he says, "Who did it?" And I look at him and I mumble something. He leans in closer and he says, "Who did it?" And I look at him and I say, "I did, you old lady motherfucker." And I die. Well, when you read that in the script, it's like, this is a bad motherfucker. He's going straight to hell, you know? So I went to do the ADR. And the director, Phil Giordano, said to me, "Now, don't be upset. We had to cut a lot of your stuff out." I said, "Why? What happened?" And this is what he said to me. He said, "We had to cut you out because you made Alec look like a punk. Because I did my job and he didn't do his job. I'm the one that gets cut. He got 20 movies lined up to do. I'm counting on this movie to take me to another level. But I get cut." The whole thing of us shooting out throughout the whole thing, it's like it starts if you see the film, it starts in the beginning and it ends in 30 seconds later, he shoots me. Mm. And you talk about me throughout the whole movie. Don't mess with, I can't remember the guy's name. Victor Romero. Don't mess with Victor. Don't mess with Victor. He's the baddest dude within 30 seconds, I'm dead. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. And it's one of my favorite characters. It's even for me, it may even be more favorable than Big Red to me. To me,
You just answered one of the questions that I had, because I did want to ask you about your favorite. Because oftentimes the public's favorite is not the artist's favorite.
Yeah.
And that's because the artist sees something different. The artist feels something different just like when I make certain songs, like the song that people love the most ain't the one that I love the most.
Mm-hmm.
It's the songs that mean the most.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
For you, what role that you passed up that haunts you to this day?
But there's no specific role that let me take that back, because I have passed up a couple of things, but a couple of things where I couldn't do it because I was doing something else. Let's say David Lynch. And these are things that there's no audition, no nothing for. They just, I'm telling you that list, even though I got kicked off that list.
You ain't had that.
Yeah. But David Lynch called my, he wanted me to be in Blue Velvet. I didn't know David Lynch, but I couldn't do it because I was doing something else at the time. So apparently he got really pissed off at me. Oliver Stone got pissed off at me too, but that's a different reason. But they called me and they said they wanted me to be in, oh God, what's that name? Ving Rhames was in it. Con Air. They wanted me to be one of the prisoners in Con Air. Well, at that point, I had done a certain amount of things, and I told my agent, I don't want to be just a glorified extra.